Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Poetically Christian Gamer, and welcome to this Christian review of Madden NFL 26. This is a little series I like to call Should Christians Play, where we go between the ratings of the ESRB to answer the question, should a Christian play? And is this game accessible for me? Hi guys, my name is Derek. If you're new here, I am a legally blind preacher and gamer, and I review these games on two fronts. First, is the game physically accessible for someone low vision or blind, the deaf and hard of hearing, and the motor disabled? And then we look at the game morally. Is it morally accessible for a Christian to be able to play based on the content that is in the game? All right, let's look at Madden 26, guys. First of all, let's jump in with the low vision and blind, and you can't ask for a better game than this, guys. I'm just going to tell you right now. This game has every single thing you could possibly want in a Madden game. It has narration. It has enlarged on-field graphics. It has every single thing you'd want in a game as far as a low vision or blind user. It reads out the playbooks in game, which is something we didn't have in years past, but it's continued on. We started that in about Madden 24, 3 or 4, and it continues on. So it reads your playbooks. The only thing that's kind of a little sketchy is it does not tell you where you are in the playbook. So, for example, it always starts you in the far left column of the playbooks. I'll show you this when we get into a little bit of the gameplay as I show you some gameplay. It always starts you in the far left column, and you move, right over to the middle column and then right again over to the right column. So there's 3 sets of plays in each row. It always starts you to the left. Sometimes when you're moving back and forth, you have to really keep track of it in your head because you're not sure which column you're in. And the reason that matters is because it doesn't correspond with where you are. Like, for example, if you move over right 1 and you're in the middle column, but you accidentally hit the X button, you're going to select the play in the far left column. See, it's X is for your left column, A is for your middle column, and the Y button is for your right column. I'm playing on an Xbox. I'm assuming those corresponding buttons on a PlayStation would be square for the left, X for the middle, and it would be triangle for your right. So if you lose track of where you are, for example, and you accidentally hit the wrong button, you're going back and forth trying to get it to read you the plays, and you forget which column you're in, you're going to select, the wrong play, which you guys are probably used to that now if you've played a recent Madden game. But it is still prevalent. It is still there. I wish that's something they would fix. All they need to do is have the narrator say, you are in the left column. You are in the middle column. You are in the right column. Yeah, that's it. That's all they have to do. That way oh, okay, this play that it just read out to me, that's in the left, that's in the middle, that's in the right. Just a little nitpick, but I wish EA would fix that. But we do have narration in-game and across all these menus. As I said, we have enlarged graphics. You have camera settings where you can zoom in both on defense and offense. You have your assists where you have the little icons over the heads of your receivers or your defenders or underneath of your player that you're controlling. You can keep their name to be prevalent, where it's always on, or you can have it to hide after the ball is snapped. But if you leave it on, it's another little thing to help you see where your guy is. You're just awesome. I mean, literally awesome. And this year, I'll go back out for a second. I'll show you. The narrator might not be working because when you record these videos, it strips out the commentary and the narrator half the time. So I'm not sure if you guys are able to hear this, but there is a narrator and there is commentary in the game. So I guess you won't be able to hear this probably, but we do have narration even in franchise and in superstar mode. So that is awesome. Sometimes in previous years, we did not have narration. Once you got so far in, um, to franchise or so far into superstar mode, it would just die. It would not read any of the menus or anything. So it really was awful to play as a low vision or blind user. But thankfully, they have narrated the menus even in franchise and superstar mode as well. So from the low vision and blind, I have no complaints. It reads out your teams here, all those things. Awesome. A plus. For the deaf and hard of hearing, we've got just the basic things. You got your subtitles turned on for commentary, things like that. It gets the job done, but it could be better. I've seen better in games, so I'm going to give it probably a B minus. And for the motor disabled, again, an A. You have everything you need. You have controls, remapping. The controls aren't that difficult. You can map whatever button you want to whatever button you want. Awesome. It's not a physically demanding game where you're having to do a lot of holds or presses, or you can have auto sprint turned on so you don't have to hold down the sprint button. Things like that. So they thought ahead of the motor disabled, which is really awesome. So I have to give the game an A for motor accessibility. Okay, that's my accessibility side of you. Now, what about the moral Christian accessibility for this game? Well, most people are going to say, well, it's a football game. It's E for everyone. The ESRB ratings is E for everyone. Why are we reviewing this? Should a Christian play? Well, you're mostly right. It's a football game. The inherent violence that comes from the sport. Other than that, the only thing that holds this game back a little bit, which it is avoidable, I always talk about those wraparounds, is in this game we have licensed soundtrack. And you can turn on and off the tracks that you want, or you can turn it all off by blanking the menu music, which is a new setting in the audio. Used to be in the audio, all you could do was blank music entirely. So it would blanket for everything, all game modes, everything. And the only thing you'd have is the little PA speakers in the arena or in the stadiums when you were playing. This year they added an additional. You can leave the music turned up, so the music's on. The classic, kind of ESPN music's on while you're in other modes, but just the menu music you can turn down to 0 if you want to blank that, or you can just turn on and off every song that you want to. So that is kind of cool, but that is definitely a needed feature because we have a licensed soundtrack, as I said, and some of these songs, even though they're the edited versions of these songs, the lyrics are definitely questionable for a Christian in some of these songs. So you're definitely going to want to turn on and off the songs that you want, based on your own discretion and discernment. But there is definitely, even though they edited them, they are definitely not user-friendly, we'll say, for a Christian. That's the only holdback, but it is avoidable, so it doesn't affect my score. Anytime you can avoid those things, it doesn't affect my score, so it still gets an A for accessibility, for moral Christian accessibility. All right, so how does this game feel? How does it sound? How does it play? As I said, I don't know if you'll be able to hear the commentary, because a lot of times when you record these, it will not let you do that. So we'll go ahead and we'll play a short little game to show you what the game looks like, feels like, sounds like, and whether it be something you would want to play. If you cannot hear the narrator over the playbooks, know that they are there as well. And I'm sorry for that. All right, let's see here. Let's do a real challenge, guys. Kansas City Chiefs. Can the Cleveland Browns beat, well, yeah, let's do the Chiefs, even though it's not really realistic for a Super Bowl. We don't care. We're going with the Super Bowl, guys. We'll turn even teams on. We'll do little 1-minute quarters. We'll do heavy snow on the Super Bowl, guys. All right, I thank you for being with me. Let's see how we do. Heavy snow in the Super Bowl, guys. You can see this heavy snow option is one of the new features for Madden as well. Oh, Super Bowl 60 in a blizzard. That's hilarious. Pretty cool, this Super Bowl intro here, guys. They really jazzed up the Super Bowl entrances. Even the prime time, like the nighttime entrances. You turn it on night, you're going to see a lot of the team's intros and things. It's pretty cool. How crazy is this, guys? Oh. All right. Oh. All right, here we go, guys. Can the Browns beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. The snow effects, this heavy snow is awesome. The gain of a yard. We gained a yard, 2nd and 9. All right. Can we do it? Can we get Mahomes and get him off the field? The Browns need the ball. Oh, that was close, guys. The Browns hold. Now we'll just go with this. We'll go with the squeeze block, guys. This is cool. Wouldn't that be awesome to see the Super Bowl in a blizzard? Whew. All right, here comes Joe Flacco. He led the Browns to the Super Bowl, guys. All right. Oh. All right, that's the first quarter. Super Bowl 60, guys, in the blizzard. Who would have ever thought the Browns made it there? All right. He got it! Woo! All right. Go for it all! Oh! Oh, missed it. It's hard to throw in the snow, guys. I'm going to say that right now. Taking a timeout. Nice. Oh. That should have been intercepted. All right. Go for it all. Touchdown, guys! Yeah, it's a Hail Mary. The Browns in the Super Bowl. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the Chiefs fans are stunned. Look at this in the snow. Flacco. In the snow, Flacco. It rhymes, guys. In the snow, the throw from Flacco. Oh, across like two guys. They're stunned. They're stunned to the Super Bowl. The dog pound. Oh. I wish it would tell you on the kicking, though. Give you like an indicator. You do get a little click. Uh-oh. We got it. Woo. I was going to say, we'll see the halftime show. You got Scott Hansen for the halftime show instead of the coach this year, guys. A snow globe game. You still got this short little abridged things. In the franchise mode, though, you do have kind of similar to the old ESPN NFL 2K5 where you got like the little weekly updates and highlights of the games going on. So that was kind of cool. That was something new added this year. Oh. We get the ball to start the second half, guys. We can grind this out, win this thing. Woo! What a juke! That was pretty, guys. Sign him up for a dance recital. What's this? 2nd and 9. They gained a yard. Oh, guys, we shouldn't have done that. All right, we're going to have to punt. We should have just kept running. Well, we boomed a beauty, though. All right, we'll go with this. Put a little pressure on Mahomes. Send him Mahomes. Packing. Oh. The Browns mean business, guys. They're going to have to give up on the run. They're running out of time. Man, And the Browns. That's the end of the third quarter, guys. This is awesome. Can we do this? Can the Browns hold on to win the Super Bowl? You can never trust the Browns, guys. The cardiac kid. They're not called the cardiac kids for nothing. You. Yeah, I don't like what I'm looking out there. We want to get a good defense here. Let's go with this. All right. They're going for it. This is it, guys. This is the Super Bowl. Get him! He fumbled it! Oh my goodness, guys, we busted Mahomes in the back. Oh, the snow, the great equalizer. Oh my goodness. We'll go with the dive. We're taking a dive. Oh. I think this is their last time out. They took the timeout again. And then with the dive. We're taking a dive. All right, let's go for it. Oh, no, we ran out of time. That's all right. We won the Super Bowl in the snow, guys. Oh, we got an achievement, flawless victory, holding our opponent to 0 points. Oh, how crazy is this to see the Browns hoisting the Lombardi Trophy, guys? In a blizzard. It only seems fitting. Oh, that was cool, guys. I thank you for being with me. I like Madden 26. I do. I played the last several in a row, and I do enjoy Madden 26. It's pretty good. Super Bowl 60 champions, the Cleveland Browns, guys. How crazy does that sound? It was that one Hail Mary from Flacco to end the half. That's what decided the game. Oh, that is so cool, guys. That heavy snow is really awesome in this game. It does make it fun. It's one of my favorite new features in the game. It's pretty cool. Yes, overall, I like this game. It has everything we need accessibility-wise for the blind and low vision. You know, you have your narrator, you got your enlarged graphics, you got it reading things in and out of the games. Can't ask for much more than that, guys. And as far as the, you know, deaf and hard of hearing, it gets the job done. Nothing overly great, but nothing terrible. So I'll overall give it a B to B minus. And for the motor disabled, you got everything you need as well. You got the button remapping. You got everything you want in a game. You got the toggles instead of holds. Always a welcome thing. A for that as well. And for the moral Christian accessibility, the only thing in this game is the licensed soundtracks that you can turn off or avoid songs that bother you as a Christian. Hey, we have that wraparound. Beautiful. Overall, guys, this has been my review of Madden NFL 26. I hope it was able to help you. If it did, give me a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you don't want to miss any of our future Should Christians Play reviews, our Lore and the Lord reviews, where we look at the legacy and how Christianity runs through our favorite gaming and movie franchises. And of course, I do Let's Plays on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. EST. And you can join me live on Poetically Christian Gamer YouTube or Poetically Christian Gamer Twitch, guys, by hitting the subscribe button on YT and the follow on Twitch. I love you. God loves you. Lord willing, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Till then, blessed wishes, my friends.